So I don't know about you, but I spent so much time cooking this 24th and 25th, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, that the last thing I want to do right now is cook a complex dish that takes a ton of time to put together. Anyways, with that being said, today we're going to do the exact opposite. We're going to make a very simple recipe that comes together in under 30 minutes and packs some serious flavors. We're talking a creamy garlic pasta. Now this is the kind of dish that's truly above and beyond easy to make. The pasta's got a beautiful flavor to it, and once again it comes together in under 30 minutes, folks. This is the perfect dish for one of those lazy days where you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but you want a dish that's going to fill your body with so much goodness, yet it's luxurious enough for an elegant meal next to a bottle of Spanish wine. Either way you go here, the flavors of this pasta are going to completely blow you away. Let's begin by filling a stock pot with some cold water. You want to go to a little over the halfway point. Then we'll season generously with sea salt and heat it with a high heat. While the water's heating up, let's get our ingredients ready. I'm gonna remove the cloves from 1 head of garlic. Yes, you heard that correctly. We're gonna use an entire head of garlic in this recipe. If that's too much garlic for you, you can just use a couple cloves. But let me tell you, by using the entire head of garlic, it really gives this pasta dish an incredible depth of garlic goodness. And roughly chop the garlic. Then we're gonna grab a generous handful of fresh parsley, finely chop it. Reserve 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is 1 gram. 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, which is 8 grams. And measure out 1 1/4 cups of milk at room temperature, which is 300 milliliters. The milk that I'm using is 2% fat milk, but you can also use full fat milk here, or you can even veganize this recipe by using plant-based milk. Alright, let's move back to the stock pot. As you can see, that water's now at a full boil, which means it's time to add in the pasta. For this recipe, I'm using spaghetti, but you can use whatever pasta noodles you like. The most important thing, make sure to check the package instructions in your pasta to see how long it takes to cook al dente. It's about 9 minutes in my case. You don't want to overcook your pasta, otherwise it's going to lose its beautiful texture. I'm going to grab 225 grams of the spaghetti, which is about 8 ounces, and add it into the stock pot with the boiling water. And as you can see, the spaghetti doesn't perfectly fit in the stock pot, but that's okay. As soon as it starts cooking, within just a couple of seconds, it's going to start softening up. That way we can just move it around. That way all the spaghetti is fully covered in that boiling water. You know, like I always tell you, if you have to break spaghetti apart, what is the point in using spaghetti? And you don't have to mix this continuously, but do get in there once in a while. That way all the spaghetti evenly cooks and it doesn't stick to each other. While the spaghetti's cooking, let's start making the creamy garlic sauce. This literally comes together within minutes. I'm going to heat a fry pan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. After heating the olive oil for about 1 minute, I'm going to add in the roughly chopped garlic and start mixing the garlic around with the olive oil. Very important to mix this continuously, that way the garlic doesn't brown and it all evenly sautés. After about 1 minute and the garlic is nice and fragrant, you don't want to overcook it, otherwise it gives the sauce a bitter flavor. I'm going to add in the 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, which once again is 8 grams. And start mixing everything together, and you want to make sure you mix this continuously. We're going to go for about 2 minutes here. This is enough time to cook off the flavor in the flour, that way it doesn't overpower the sauce. After mixing this for about 2 minutes and that flour has cooked off, I'm going to add in the 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which once again is 1 gram, and our 1 1/4 cups of milk at room temperature, which is 300 milliliters. And we'll start mixing everything together, and once again you want to mix this continuously, that way that flour can really incorporate into the milk, which at the end is going to give us a beautiful creamy sauce. About 4 minutes after adding the milk into the pan, and we've ended up with a beautiful creamy texture, this sauce is ready to go. You know, you can always run your spoon through the pan, and if you can see the bottom of the pan, you've ended up with a perfect texture. I'm going to turn off the heat in the pan, and we'll season the sauce generously with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give this one final mix, that way those seasonings are evenly mixed into the sauce. At the same time that our creamy sauce is done, our spaghetti should be perfectly cooked al dente, which once again was 9 minutes in my case. I'm going to remove the stock pot from the heat and drain the spaghetti into a colander. We'll give it a quick shake to shake off any of the excess water. And add the spaghetti into the pan with the creamy garlic sauce. Then we'll add in 2 tablespoons of finely chopped parsley, which is 8 grams. And we'll mix it together, that way the spaghetti is evenly coated in that creamy garlic sauce. And we'll transfer some of the spaghetti into a shallow bowl and sprinkle it with some finely chopped parsley. Check it out, our creamy garlic pasta is done. Now the beauty of this dish is how easy it is to put together, but it has such a beautiful and luxurious presentation. Truly another one of those dishes where less is more and simplicity meets extraordinary. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. You know, this is what great food is all about. Such a beautiful looking dish made with the most simplest ingredients and done in under 30 minutes. Cannot wait to try this. Here we go. That right there is comfort food at its best. So many great flavors. The spaghetti's beautifully cooked. You have so much garlic goodness in there. You saw this, easy to make, done in under 30 minutes. Like I told you at the beginning, perfect for a lazy weeknight dinner, yet luxurious enough for a relaxed weekend lunch, next to a bottle of Spanish wine. Either way, the flavors are absolutely beautiful. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Debbie Lee, Maria, Dan Sullivan, Dark Matter, and Catherine Deshays. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. For the rest of you, if you're not with me on Patreon and you'd like to support the show, you'll find my Patreon link in the description box below and iCard above. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego. Another beautiful episode. Hey, you know, a dish like this, right after the holidays, where we still have New Year's coming up, is what really hits home. Just simplicity, so easy to put together, and so many amazing flavors. Check that out. So good. Try this. See you in the next video. Love ya.